Well, how do there, chums, as I, Captain Steve, and for you guys out there in the viewerverse, I'm going to show you how you can learn Atlas words pretty darn quick. I know, freaking awesome Atlas words. Yeah, mind-blowing. So normally it would be a case of finding yourself a monolith, solving a puzzle to learn a word, or going to an Atlas station and hoping you learn a couple of words. I'm just going to turn off my multiplayer, so let's go networking, turn that off. Yeah, because I don't know what would happen if there was multiple people doing this at once. I think it'd still be fine, but just to be sure. Righto, so I'm going to head on off into this sort of nebula area. Yeah, not towards a planet, because I need to pulse for roughly 40 seconds of time before the actual anomaly type thing pops in. So there's a spatial anomaly. This is called pulse fishing. Now I have done quite a few videos on pulse fishing, and some systems give a guaranteed first spawn that's always going to spawn in on a reload every single time. This is one such system. Sadly, you need to pulse for 40 seconds before the actual item appears, and that item will teach you an Atlas word each time you do this. So I'm just going to head in this same direction for the 40 seconds. Here we go. There it is. That's not it. That's an asteroid. Let's just shoot those. There you go. Now you can see it. Hello there, you prickly sausage. Right, okay, let's interact with this, and let's see what it says. Yeah, it says a load of words I don't understand. There we go. I've just learnt the Atlas word. Brilliant. Awesome. First word down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pulse for about an extra 10 seconds, okay? Now I count quite fast, so it's probably not going to be a full 10 count, but I would suggest you do a full 10 count. Yeah, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, that sort of shenanigans. Right, let's call in my freighter. Now if you haven't got your freighter, or you can't call it into this system because an abandoned area of space and you haven't got the warp drive, use the Nexus. Call in the Nexus because your multiplayer is off, so it shouldn't cause you any sort of grief or upset. Anyhow, I'm going to land in here, jump out of my ship. That will create another autosave. And like I was saying, to get that first spawn, you have to do a reload of your autosave. So there we go. I've now created a new save. Job done. Now I can just do a reload. Here we go. So there we go. Reload a Mondo. This is a remake of one of my older videos. I'll put a card at the top. Thank you. Right, there we go. So I am back inside of my freighter. Now when I fly on out, all I need to do is lock onto the station. Now the reason I said to fly like an extra 10 seconds is because you want to be a little bit of a distance from the station when it spawns in. Plus also you have to get a bit of a distance from your freighter or even the Nexus before it will allow you to engage your pulse drives because it says there's something large in the way. So here we go. Now you know it takes 40 seconds. You can see there on the timer it's going to be 50 seconds. So it should give me that 10-second sort of breather in between the two. Heck yes, well frickin' planned. So then I can just sort of relay between the station and my freighter, or Nexus, and yeah, just keep spawning this in, over and over again. Now I'm not going to lie, chums, this is as boring as hell. Heck yes, this will send you potty doing this, but yeah, I'm just doing it in the background of doing other things really, and this is one of the only things I have left on my to-do list in No Man's Sky. I'm thinking if the new update brings in, a lot more Atlas lingo, or a lot more Atlas lore or story, I could be quids in with this one, Might as well get ahead of the game of prep. I'd love to know what everything is being said, heck yes. So here we go, I'm going to accept the Atlas message. I mean, they might not even add any new lore. They might not add any new Atlas words or any Atlas lingo, and this could be a complete waste of time. But like I said, this is the only real thing that I have left on my to-do list now, chums. This and maybe doing some more Quicksilver missions to save up for some Quicksilver items, because, that's always being replenished. But there we go, chums. So this is what I'm up to in between now and when the update drops. Oh, yes, and I've also got a holiday that I'm attending next week. So, yes, there might not be so much content from me next week, because I will be away. Heck yes, so here we go. Now let's land in the old station. There we go. And, yeah, any time now. Where's the landing pads? This feels longer than normal. There they are. Okay, brilliant. Did feel a bit weird, didn't it? It's strange that there is no sort of console at the back there in these abandoned stations. I wonder what's going to happen to these come the update. You know what I mean? Anyhow, there we go. Now I'm ready to do another reload. You know what? I'll speed this one up. There won't be no me on the harmonica. I'm just going to cut this one. Chicka-boom. And I'm back. There we go. Lickety-split. Freaking power of editing and all that lot. And since we're in the habit of editing, I've sped this up. No more 40-second wait time for you guys in the viewerverse. However, I am going to be doing this, rinsing and repeating, over and over again until perhaps I fall asleep or render myself into a coma from sheer boredom. Now, you could hunt down monoliths, solve the puzzles and earn Atlas words that way, or go to Atlas stations. Now, I've been to all the Atlas stations and I only managed to learn maybe around 12 or 15 sort of words, somewhere around that sort of number count, and I've been to quite a lot of monoliths. And again, you know, that is tedious too. There is no quick way of learning the Atlas words, which I think is weird, since that you're following the Atlas path and the Atlas directive, and the Atlas words are kind of key and quintessential to understanding the Atlas path, funny enough. I would have thought there would have been a pre-mission to have at least learned a lot of the Atlas lingo. You know, because at the moment it just seems to be that there's an empty void, or at least there are with a lot of players out there that haven't learnt the Atlas lingo and have no idea what it says. I mean, you can just Google it and ruin it for yourselves. Anyway, I need to give you guys, don't I, the actual coordinates for this system. That will help, and then you can come here and do this yourselves. So here you go. You can spend your time, getting Atlas words in space, pulse fishing, at that location, and this is in Euclid. Heck yes it is. Awesome. So this is now proven as of working on the 5th of August 2021. So there we go, chums. This is now legit, brought up to date, and that's pretty much it, chums. So there you go. Done diddly done. Heck yes. See you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.